I serve today, as Mitch said, as the Texas VFW State Senior Vice Commander, representing over 64,000 veterans in Texas. And I'm here today with one simple message. Governor Abbott, please veto Senate Bill 3. Let me tell you why. Like so many of my fellow veterans, I didn't come home whole. I live with chronic pain, I live with PTSD, and I live with the memories that will never leave. I live with the scars you can see and the ones you can't. And like thousands of us, I went through the government's solution, a never-ending parade of pills, Vicodin, Valium, Tramadol, Neurontin, antidepressants, sleeping pills. The list goes on and on. Those drugs nearly destroyed me. My wife once went to the store, came home with a friend, only to find me 2 blocks from my house, standing on the sidewalk, holding my cane at the low ready like a rifle, completely lost in a fog due to prescription drugs. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was. All this was at a time where I could barely walk. Now the good news, I was moving so slow, I didn't make it that far. I was only 2 blocks from the house. But let's be honest, that's not funny. That's terrifying. That was the moment I realized the so-called solution the government gave me was killing me slowly. This right here, legal hemp-derived consumable THC gummies, brought me back. One man, a Coast Guard veteran, started a company that saved my life and the life of thousands of other veterans in Texas and across the country. I'm not going to call him out by name, but he's here today and he knows who he is. These gummies are clearly labeled, right there on the back. Safe, regulated, and effective. Since 2018, I haven't touched a single opioid or any of the other drugs that I mentioned above. I've rebuilt my life. I've become a better leader, a better husband, a better father, and ultimately a better man. But now Senate Bill 3 wants to turn this into contraband. It wants to turn me and thousands of other veterans into criminals for choosing an alternative that works for us. And if that hypocrisy wasn't bad enough, let's talk about the false narrative these politicians are spinning. We've seen Lieutenant Governor Patrick and them stand up and paint this as a fight to protect children, but that is not the truth. Let's be clear. This is not a loophole in the industry. It's not a Wild West market. Consumable hemp has been legal from the start. It is in the original legislation, not a loophole. It's as plain as day. Consumable hemp products for human consumption are legal under regulation. Let's stop pretending that this is about public safety. This is about power. This is about control. And veterans are caught in the crossfire. All of this right here, pills, alcohol, they do more harm every day than this does. But these are legal. Where are the ingredients on these? They're not there. Let's talk about who's pushing this. Governor Patrick stood in front of cameras and fed the public fear and fiction. He says hemp is dangerous. He says we need to crack down. But what he's really saying is that veterans like me don't deserve relief unless it comes with a prescription pad and a pill bottle. That is shameful, that is reckless, and it is un-American. It is not leadership, it is not compassion, it's tyranny, plain and simple. But I don't believe all of Texas leadership is lost. Governor Abbott, I'm speaking directly to you here. You are a man of integrity and common sense. And in moments like this, that's exactly what Texans need. SB3 is deeply flawed. It criminalizes veterans. It restricts access to the very tools that helped save my life and countless others. Veto Senate Bill 3. Show Texas that you are a leader who listens to veterans and Texans, not politicians with agenda and not big money. Show the people that integrity still exists in Austin. Veterans are not asking for a handout. We're asking for options, for the freedom we fought to protect, for common sense over politics. And most of all, we're asking that you not make us criminals. Veto Senate Bill 3. Do it for every veteran who just wants to live in peace. Do it for the Texan who wants to be present, not numb. Do it because it's right. Thank you.